Hey everyone, I'm Jessica. I am a recent college grad and I have just finally decided to put myself on a mission to finally pay off some of the debt that I accumulated while in college and for the few years after college. When I do research on the internet, I find a lot of things that are helpful but are pretty obvious to me, like the little tips that they give, like pay extra towards your loans and make a really tight budget, get a second job, all these little things which are great and can definitely help with paying off debt quickly, but they're not exactly what I want to do, because my goal is to pay off the debt that I accumulated without really having cut back. There are a couple of luxuries that I have and I like them and I want to keep them, and I've worked hard to get to the point where I can afford them. They're well within my budget, with also being able to pay the minimum amount towards my student loans and everything, but that doesn't give me a lot of extra wiggle room to pay money towards my student loans, my car payment, and some of the credit card debt that I've accumulated. And it just always seems like there's this idea that in order to pay off this debt, you really need to cut back, tighten your budget, and really just hunker down and pay them off. And while yes, my plan is to hunker down and really put my effort towards paying them off, I want to generate more income. And in order to generate that extra income, I want to create my own business. I've noticed that this isn't really something that seems to be common as far as tips go for paying off loans. So I wanted to create my channel to help you guys, if you're recent college graduates, if you've accumulated any sort of debt and you really want to pay that off and you either don't have the means to put anything extra towards it, or you're like me and you have a couple luxuries and you really just don't want to have to cut back on those, then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be going through everything that I learned through trial and error and the different methods that I try and have been trying for the past month or so to try to generate a little bit of extra income. This isn't going to be anything that's going to make you rich quick, that's going to make you pay off your debt right away. It's going to take time, it's going to take effort, and there's going to be lots and lots of trial and error. But hopefully by sharing my journey with you guys, you won't have to go through all of the same trials that I will have to go through. So in that, I really want to become more financially aware. I've read several books on finances, and since I graduated, I became very financially independent, and I've learned so much from that. So just the small tips of being more financially aware, becoming financially independent, and financially free of having a job, those are things that I want to touch on and show you guys and just take you along the journey with me. So there's a couple of reasons why I want to create this sort of side hustle. The number one, of course, being I want to pay off that debt, but it also gives me opportunity for growth, both personally and with a business. The sky is the limit. So really, I could build as many as I want. I could have as many failures and successes as I want. I get to choose how it goes. I'm not being directed by a boss, which is all fine and dandy. I mean, I went to college to have a career, but I'm starting to realize that maybe that's not exactly the path that I want. So if I can build something now that maybe in 5-10 years I can quit my job and just solely work on that, that would be amazing. So just creating this side hustle now will allow me to learn so much, will allow me to build up and grow, and it also gives me an opportunity for financial freedom, for not having to rely on a corporation to fund me my monthly income. I want to create that income myself. Now, I know this is only going to come with hard work and determination, lots of failures, lots of growth, lots of getting out of my comfort zone. And if you want to do something similar, then make sure you subscribe, because every week I'm going to be giving updates, tips, different sort of things that I learned throughout, and then the different methods that I try as well. There are millions and millions of options of things that you could do, and I have like a whole list of things that I want to try and just see how it goes. So some of you may be thinking like, oh my gosh, you're out of your mind, that's not even possible. But I've seen people do it. I've listened to tons of podcasts, I've taken various courses, and I've talked to several people, and I know it's something that's possible. And I don't want to sit and wait for something to happen to me. I want to make it happen for myself. This is the journey that I'm starting on, and if you are interested, like I said before, subscribe below. Also, I will leave my Instagram channel below for you guys so that you can go ahead and follow me, because every day I will be giving you additional tips and things that I learned along the way to help you guys out. So I just want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.